Righty. Hello everybody. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong tab. Okay. There we go. Today we're continuing on the Dark Souls 1 HP challenge. And we're on Artorias. We got to Artorias last time. And I don't know how much our death count increased. It was a lot. It was definitely a lot. I think we died at least like 20 times. I'm not sure. But I went back and I did some farming to try to get things a little bit better, a little bit easier for us, make things a little less painful. So now I got a plus 15 Uchi. So that's pretty good. But besides that, nothing really has changed. I kind of wanted to go and get the Great Scythe up to plus 15 as well, but the drop rates on those chunks, it wasn't worth it. Plus I think that weapon's a bit slower. I think the Uchi is probably not the problem. If I'm honest. So we'll see how this goes. We may have to call in some moral support from some musical assistance, perhaps, as this goes on, because I'm thinking it's going to take at least 15 to 20 attempts or so. And this run back is just it's way too long. Yep. Not to mention the fact I have to deal with these motherfuckers every time I want to go. So that's a secondary problem with this. I really thought that in terms of runbacks, Seath would probably be the worst. But this is just complete dog shit. It takes so long to get over there. And then you have these stupid ass trees messing with you every time. I don't really know why I'm picking up the souls. I don't think we're going to be keeping them. Yeah, this side path is a little bit safer, but it also takes a little bit longer, from what I can tell. I really don't want that dude to fall down the elevator onto my head. What's up, Jester? Alright, so let's see if we can just get right back into it. The problems that I was having last time are that his follow-up moves are extremely variable. It's very difficult to get a read on this boss, and some of his attacks are very fucked up, I guess is the way to put it. He's got his charge attack, which I need to like dodge to the side for, but it tracks like hella long, and it just is active the entire time. And then he has his double swipe spin follow-up thing, where if I dodge in, I will simply die. I remember I had problems with that, specifically with the fact that you can also do his little pocket sand toss, which will then catch me if I roll back. At least if I'm trying to get both options at the same time. You know, kind of double cover with my maneuvers. But we'll see how things go. Also, have been having difficulty getting the actual follow-up attacks on him. Ah, shit, that was a little too late. Because when I roll to the side, which I want to roll to the side, why is this clipping? I want to roll to the side a lot of the time, but then that puts me far away. Why was that getting so up there? Hold on one second. Okay, Hopefully that doesn't go that far up again. I had a similar issue with Elden Ring, where these Souls games, they're very quiet when you're just running around, and then suddenly you get into a boss fight and they just fucking crank that music. Let's see, how much... I think this left path might be it for today. Because I really don't want to even put on the mental load of like having to dodge those guys on the way. If the run back is long, but at least somewhat peaceful, I'm okay with that. All right. God damn it. Like my guy pivots. Yeah, that's the double swipe I was talking about. Boom. Might flip again. Nope. What the fuck? Yeah, that's pretty big range. Yeah, there's like a lot of, I don't want to call it knowledge checks. I guess that's the best thing to call it. Here's a whole lot of moves that this guy has, and they're not incredibly distinct from one another. And they all seem to require a different response from me. So it's kind of the perfect storm for this challenge. Especially because it's a boss that I'm not intensely familiar with. Because most of the time that I play this game, I played this game a whole lot, right? But a lot of the time my save files, I get to like Anne Orlando, and then I like do that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to fight like Beta Chaos and shit. And then I don't normally do the DLC until I've done all the Lord Souls. So the amount of runs that I've had that get to here is probably like, I don't know, like 9 or 10. And by then, I'm usually some juiced up monster. So like, taking a few hits, not a problem. Okay, so we are doing like 200 damage on our hits now, which is a fair bit better than I think we had last time. I think we were hitting like 150 previously, so... That doesn't seem like much. Fuck. That doesn't seem like much, but trust me, that is enormous. 30% more damage. Like, we got 2 bars off of his health right then, and that was not a great attempt. So like, the extra damage is definitely important. Because like the upgrades then get hit by Power Within. That shit's bussin'. Yeah, I think definitely this guy, Manus and Gwyn are gonna be... Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is everybody except Calamite is gonna be the tough part of this run from here on out. Calamite does have some janky shit. Like, he's got his like little like beak attacks that I think might be a problem. But I feel like when I've fought him before, every time I've been pleasantly surprised by how like forgiving those are to dodge. It's funny, I was thinking about Manus, and it's like the things that normally scare me about that fight are just not super relevant. Like he's got his big one-shot combo. It's like, oh man, if you get hit by the first hit of this, you're getting bungered. It's like, okay, well, yes. Fucking charge attack, piece of shit. Where it's like, yeah, I mean, if I get hit by any of this shit, I die. So that doesn't really matter. His spells are a bit concerning. But, there's definitely... Okay, I can get 2 hits over there if he decides to be kind of weird. Man, this is where I don't want to challenge him. That's a really early buff. Or at least it seems like a really early buff to me. Okay, now I just need him to not do his charge a bunch. That move I like. I really like that move. It's like advancing sweep. I can't really follow up on the flip attacks most of the time because he can just repeat them. But he doesn't seem to want to do that right now for some fucking reason. It's very weird and kind of upsetting to me that he's not multi-flipping. Because I know if I go for a hit, this guy's... Okay, this is a good opportunity. Okay, our buff wore off. That's pretty bad. Okay. Yeah, you see? I don't know that there's any tell. And I don't know if I can squeeze an attack in there. I think maybe if I have like perfect timing. I also kind of want to try rolling in on that attack, because rolling to the side I get the hitbox issues where some of the attacks don't reach. That was a pretty good attempt though. I think that might have been one of our best ones so far. I also think I might have pressed the wrong death button. I have 2 different death count things. I think I might have pressed the other one of these times. Whatever. It doesn't have to be 1,000,000% accurate. Because first of all, that's not even fucking possible. And second of all, it's just for the vibe, you know? I want to say that we'll probably get this done in under, like, I don't know, 250 deaths, but I have zero fucking idea. I have genuinely no idea how many deaths Gwen is going to take. That fight on its own is such a mystery to me in terms of this run. Okay, I can roll into a lot of his attacks. Yeah, I think rolling directly at him for everything except that double hit might be the way. Okay, he's buffing. I wish I had a buff. Seems nice, bitch. I could actually use buffs, is the thing. Since I'm using a physical weapon. But I don't have any. Or at least... Shit. Oh god, the fucking buffer shit. I hit roll slightly too late, and then it buffered the roll input into after the block. Like a fucking full second later. I have to say, in terms of things that like consistently plague this series, that is probably the #1 issue, I would say. With all of these games, like every single one of them, is buffered rolls. It's in every single Souls game, and it's dog shit every time. where you will just get buffered actions that come out several seconds after you did the input, and the input was like eaten by something else. It's really bad. Like, I honestly think I have died to that issue more than I have died to gravity. And it's one of those things where it's like, sure, it is a mistake, right? Like, I should have just rolled earlier, right? But then I'm getting double punished for a mistake, where not only do I not roll the attack and have to block, but then I have a guaranteed roll at a shitty timing. You know? And I would imagine it's a pretty difficult problem to solve, because they just like have it. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? How did I get hit there? What? Did he hit the startup of my roll? That was fucking crazy. I need to remember I want to roll in on those attacks. I have to rewrite the muscle memory, which is always a challenge. Doesn't matter what game you're playing. Muscle memory is fucking strong. I was reminded of that the other day, where I like, I've had a guitar as just like a room decoration for a while now. Not actually as a room decoration, but like, that's effectively what it has been. And I picked it up like the other day, and I was like, oh, you know, I should try actually playing this. And then, like, I got back into it pretty quickly. I'm not actually good, but like, I remembered damn near all of the chord positions that I used before, just because muscle memory is so strong. Okay, I'm thinking roll in and then try to go for more double hits. That was way too late. Or way too early, I mean. It was fucked up timing, is what it was. That's part of what I like about dodging to the side on that attack, because the timing is a lot less strict, because the blade isn't actually hitting you. It just misses. The attack just misses, so it doesn't matter as much. When I need to squeeze out as much damage as I can, I think rolling in is the play. Because I really want to think that I can get in a roll attack after that. And that's where a lot of this challenge is in. I honestly, it's weird because going through the levels, you absolutely have to play it safe. You have to play it safe. You have to do some amount of just, like, some amount of lame strats just to, you know, survive and get through. But on the bosses, you have to be very greedy, ironically. Because, yeah. Because you need that damage. Every single chip of health that you get on them. Yeah, that was really bad. You see, and then buffered roll. All my fucking stamina gone. I know your game. Yeah, I caught his little toenail. Alright, bro. Buff your shit. I think this actually buffs his defenses as well. Buffered roll. Okay, can I not roll that, actually? Is that just active for that long? Or am I fucking up the timing so consistently? I think that move might just be active like really fucking early in the animation. Because I have not successfully roll in dodged that once. That might not be the strategy. I was playing Fallout earlier and now I have the New Vegas soundtrack like stuck in my head. And that's really not like optimal fighting music. Like, I'm sitting here with just like Stars of the Midnight Ranger stuck in my head. It's just like slow cowboy ballads and shit. This is not killing music. This is not peak peak gaming vibes. I need like BFG division going on up there. Ah, I forgot the buff. And buffered roll 9 million miles later. Okay, do something that's, yeah, not fucked up. The other problem is that when I roll in, sometimes I just like fucking slide off of him. Fuck. Dude, this move more than any other makes me so upset that you can't diagonally roll in this game. Like, that move in particular is like, if I could just roll forward and to the right, I would have beaten this boss already. Not really, but sort of. But since I can only roll forward, which the timing is apparently very precise, or to the side, which means I'm far enough away from the boss that I can't actually hit him unless I stand up. Like, I have to wait until the like, rolling attack period is done. And make like a little positioning micro adjustment to actually hit him after that attack. So it's basically impossible. It's just not possible. Which is terrible, because then he's got all the... He can just choose whether he wants to flip again or not. So it's like I have one good move that I can dodge and hit him afterwards, which is the charge sweep. And then everything else is either kind of fucked up to dodge, or I can't actually hit him, or both. Like, we've identified one opportunity out of his entire moveset that's like, this is good. And even that, it fucking misses sometimes. I don't want to think that it's just RNG. Like, I should just wait for the RNG for him to spam that attack. Because I feel like that's going to be a several attempts kind of thing. Where it's like we'll just have to wait for the right attempt where he just does this move over and over. Fuck. Because that move he also has 3 follow-ups to. He's got that slice where it's kind of like that's the longest delayed one. And then he's got well, he's got 4 actually. He's got that one, which is the slowest. A little bit faster than that is the sand toss. And then he's got the 2 quick ones, which are the double spin in place or the slash backdash thing, where he just jumps away. And he seems to really prefer the neutral, the slow slash currently, which I'm having difficulty dodging currently. But it does seem like we can get the 2 hits off almost every time for the charge. So as much as I want that not to be the solution to this fight, it might have to be. I don't know how much else I can figure out in terms of strategy for this. It's a little sad. No, don't do that shit. No. Why are you... Where the fuck are you going, Artorias? I thought he was doing the... I thought he was not doing that. Can you fucking please do a move that actually works? That flip is definitely the saddest thing to me. That just hits you. I think you can't even block that. I think that goes around the blocking, like, the block box, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I think he's literally throwing out overhits. And I can only crouch. This is fucked up. Why are you so fast this time? Are you fucking serious? Why are these trees? A fucking Usain Bolt? It's getting to a point where I might have to do some genuine, like, actual wiki research on this boss. Because I know people do genuine no-hit runs in this game. And if the strategy is either... Well, I don't actually know what the strategy is. The easiest way to probably no-hit this game would be sorcery. Right? And then you just... Well, you don't have Dark Bead yet, but... You just spell him to death. We obviously can't do that. So, is the method actually just baiting that one attack? Because, like, in terms of things that can actually make this fight easier for me... sorcery, that's off the table, that's done. There's the flip ring, which I don't think would help that much, because I think the flip ring roll distance is actually further, which is part of the problem for this. Weapon choice is not a super doable thing, at least not fast. I thought he was gonna buff already. You fucking serious? Well, maybe... I guess two-handed falchion might be faster. And the hitbox for that is a bit bigger. Maybe? But I feel like the damage would be worse. But more opportunities for less individual hits of damage is probably a dub. As far as this run is concerned. This isn't about one-shotting bosses, this is about being able to... Oh, fuck. Being able to deal damage without getting hit. Okay, we got halfway there, but yeah, the four-way mix off that. Or I guess 4 timings. We do have this. It does worse damage overall, anyway. And if we downgraded it, it would still be worse. We got the base one. I think maybe that. If we don't get it today, I will look into alternate weapon choice. But I think with the right mix of RNG and reactions, just good old correct reads, we can definitely get it. I should at least change the song in my head that's playing to like Big Iron. Like that would at least be better. You gotta do that, okay. It's Texas Red his ass. Oh wait, no, he's the guy who dies in that song. Big Iron his ass. Oh, wait, is it the rolling attack that does 150? Is that why I was thinking that my damage was 150? Yeah, the regular R1 does 194 currently. I think I get that one hit and then I roll back and that's the safest. Okay, buff? Yeah. Oh, that's like, what, a quarter? Some sort of fractions. I hate fractions. Decimals are just way fucking better. Or even percentages. Well, but a percentage is really just a dressed up decimal, right? It's just a conveniently sized decimal. Fucking hell, man. I just can't dodge that fucking move today. Does it change timings after he buffs? I'm not sure. That adds another wrinkle to the mix, where a lot of the runs that I have had that have gotten here, I can absolutely interrupt the buff. Because once again, I'm a beefed up monstrosity by this point. Whereas this, I know I attempted it last time and it didn't work, but I think I only gave it like one shot. I think now that I kind of have the read of when he's going to do it, I might want to try it again. But I'd imagine it's somewhat situation dependent. It's somewhat situational because I think how stagger works in these games is that it's basically just like a hidden status effect on bosses. So if I haven't hit him recently, I don't think there's any way for me to like guarantee it, because Uchi is not a big boy stagger weapon. I think that timing definitely changes when he buffs. Okay, the overhead slam, not that one. Not that one. Walk up one. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, now he's buffing. Okay, I can at least get a couple hits in. I don't think... What? Do you see where your fucking sword is? And do you see where I am? That's completely fucking bullshit. That's complete bullshit. It's not even real. It's fake. This is fake ass mix. I'm getting hit with the fucking WarioWare pop up fucking dodge. Count how many apples are on the screen. Feed the baby corn. Those games are fun. I need to get one of those. Did they make more of them? Because I had... What even console was that on? Like GameCube? Wii? It's gotta be around there. Around that timing. What the fuck are you talking about? You stabbed the floor! Bitch! Ah! I feel like I'm on Takeshi's castle or some shit. Then Takeshi himself challenges me with a broadsword and the powers of the abyss. After I've run through his maze, ran into his concrete walls, and just all around have Wile E. Coyote'd myself down to 1 HP. Just leave me alone, you plant bitch. I don't know how I pissed off the fucking Lorax, but here we are. I have not seen that movie. So, but for some reason, I see a lot of whoever the bad guy is on Twitter, and I don't really want to know why at this point. I've gotten to a point where, like, there's certain knowledge. I remember, like, you know, when I was younger, a lot of the time, I was on the hunt for forbidden knowledge, you know? I would see anything and everything, you know? I'm fucking dead. I can't hit that move. It's so tempting every time, and I just can't go for it. But I would go after every form of forbidden knowledge that I could find. Cursed shit. Welcomed. Absolutely welcomed. But now, you know, now I've realized there's things that I don't need to see. In fact, I don't need to know. You know? I can live in blissful ignorance of some of the things on the internet. I don't know that I will ever recover from being terminally online, but at the very least, I would like to know less things about what's going on Twitter. I think that's not a bad plan. What is a bad plan is getting fucking boiled alive in this room. So I need to make some thermal adjustments here. Yeah, we're getting into the damn hot territory, temperature-wise, around here. It's starting to get to that temperature point where it's just not worth it to shower in the morning, because by the time the afternoon rolls around, like, you'll just have been sweating throughout the day. But I'm definitely a morning shower type of person, so it makes things very awkward. It's like I want to shower in the morning. That, like, it gets my brain going. It gets my brain, like, ready for the day, you know? But then if I shower in the morning, by the time the evening comes, I'm just like... all my butt cheeks are just, like, hella moist because of how goddamn hot it is. You see, I can sneak a hit in there sometimes. The timing is just very tight. Okay, that was a little dangerous. We rolled in the same direction, and I don't want to be in the corner here. Really don't like this positioning. He's buffing again. Okay. I'm at least glad to know this doesn't buff his defenses at all. And that the 50 damage discrepancy was from the type of attack I was doing. Please stop doing this fucking attack, you piece of garbage. Do anything else. Okay, so his charges are the key. I'm out of range of that, but I'm dodging it anyway because I'm fucking scared. I don't know that he'll buff anymore. Please, give me something that's hittable. You haven't done your charge attack in a year and a half. Wait, does his buff run out? I feel like we're at a stalemate. Fuck. Should have. No. No. It's hard for me to blame myself on that one. It really is, because getting the 2 hits, going for 2 hits consistently definitely feels like the play there. Like, I cannot stall for that long. I can. I really don't want to. But then the positioning gets awkward with the number of follow-ups. But that was a good one. That was a good attempt. Yeah, open my window, turn on the fan, immediately get an attempt that's the best so far, so. If I was trying this challenge in winter, I would probably have already done it, to be honest. Actually, I wish it was more in summer. I wish there was global warming in this fucking game to kill off all of these stupid-ass trees. I would like them eradicated. Next week we're playing Lumberjack Simulator. I don't know if that's a real game, but it should be. They've got a lot of crazy shit in the lumber industry. Because, like, when the basic tool of your trade is a chainsaw, like, they've got some wild shit. There's that one, they have, like, the circular blade, like, crane thing where you just grab the tree and then you just, like, chunk it. It's crazy. One of those industries where just like I wouldn't know anything about it, really, if not for like the like it's like dude television stuff, you know? Like I feel like there's a whole genre of TV that's just for like middle-aged men. You have like the tuna fishing, you have logging, you have the like ice road truckers, all that stuff. Every single program on Shark Week. If not for those, there'd be so much of the world that would just be a mystery. To me, at least. Including how to, right alongside how to dodge that fucking attack. I swear the hitbox extends like a quarter of the way, like a quarter of his blade length ahead of him. Definitely my least favorite move in his moveset. Despite how much I've died to other ones, I think that one is actually just the worst overall. Because that first hit is so fucking big, and if I block it, you just get hit with the remaining active frames. So it just deletes your stamina bar. It's just active as hell. It's big, it's a long attack, active as hell, unblockable after he buffs once. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. weird tracking. The dodge timing is spacing dependent, which I think is just that's really the big thing about it. Because like most attacks in this game, other than projectiles, have a set dodge timing. Right? And so you can get the timing down for them really well. Because of that. But in that attack, he's basically making himself a projectile. So I don't know what the fuck to do about that. Except dodge really goddamn early to the side. After I think the tracking has been kind of locked in. Alright, what are you doing? Artie? Yeah. See, dodge too early, the tracking was locked in. I fucking die. Dodge too late on that other attempt and I get hit with the first active frame of the attack and die. Terrible. A shame, really. Okay, I want to see if managing my stamina a bit differently is key to this. Because as much as this run-up might look consistent, it absolutely does not feel consistent at all. It feels like at any time those dudes could just choose the fall down attack and just kill me. And they just don't. Most of the time. Why is this weapon so short when I swing it and long when I don't? Got your toesy. Alright, do something. Not that, please. Please don't do that more. Let's get this off the screen. I don't want to look at it. Alright now. I was a little early, but it worked out. My dodge, I mean, not his buff. Fuck. That's the problem. So you can do 4 different things after that, and the early dodge is the most consistent. But no option is 100% consistent other than just hitting him once and prolonging the fight by like 50%, literally. Because those are my like 2 halfway decent hit opportunities. So if I chop each one in half, it's like, well, good fucking luck. I swear one of those dudes just swung at me from 100 miles away. I have no idea why, but I don't like it. I really could pick up some buffs though. I don't know how much that helps. We got 3 of these, and I think we can buy buffs from somebody. I think we can buy fire from the moss lady in the like aqueduct thing. Maybe we can buy other ones from the guy in Sen's Fortress. But I feel like they'll probably add maybe like 25 damage total. So I don't know how much of a help it would actually be. Shit. Okay. I need to roll in on that overhead swing. Positioning got fucked, so I don't get to hit off that. Yet again. It's all very variable. Like the post attack dodge positioning really determines what I can afford to go for, which is then determined by like where I am when he attacks. Oh, I dodged to the side instead of what I should have done. Okay. Alright. I don't know if there's a way for me to get a second cast of Power Within available to me. There might be, but what it is might literally get me killed, so like... I don't know how willing I am to try it. Because there's the ring that adds spell casts, but it like lowers your HP, and it might round me down to 0. Which I don't know what happens in that event. Fuck! Why did he do that from so close? Why did he do that right next to me? That was so weird. I have never seen him do a flip when I'm that close. I feel like he also, like, always goes to a neutral state before doing the flip. That's not a follow-up move. He just rolled that attack really fucking early. I don't know what it is, but my left eyebrow is now just twitching. It's just twitching. There's just a tiny little muscle in my eyebrow that is just going at it. I need to drink more water. That's probably what that means. Damn, that run was going really well too, until he just decided to be a fucking weirdo and throw out a move from a spacing and a timing that I have not seen before. Quick triple sip. Today I have a Dr. Pepper, coffee, and water. Sipping all three in quick succession. Ultimate, I don't even fucking know. God, that's a weird flavor combination. I don't know why my guy pivoted there. Fuck. I don't know if I could even roll there. Maybe if I buffered it? Okay, so maybe on the overhead swing I can't get a double hit. I had a smoothie today that I put an entire banana in, which just honestly just amps up the entire experience. It's so good. It's just so much better. Like, I've had a bunch of different protein powders, and whenever you add a banana, like a protein powder shake, it just, the mouthfeel, the flavor, everything. It's wonderful. Complete improvement. But that's not what I was thinking about. I was thinking about, back in the day, I like, sometimes I just like crave bananas, right? I just, like, I need them, you know? And, back in the day, there was like a period of time where I was also a soda drinker. You know, I have a Dr. Pepper right now, but this is an occasion, you know? This is like a sometimes. Overall, I don't drink very much soda, but back then I did. And so I would get home and I would eat a banana, and then I distinctly remember like also like having Sprite around, and I would like drink a banana or eat a banana, and then I would drink a Sprite, and holy shit, it's the worst combination ever. Like, it tastes wonderful. Like, it's great. You know, flavor-wise, 9 out of 10, at least. But the problem is that banana, I don't know what it is about it compared to like other fruits, but like it's very good at like, I don't know what the word is, like at forming suspensions or something. Like, if you blend up a banana, this is why it helps with the smoothies as well, is that it like, it really, you know, it gets up in there. It is like a part of the liquid now. And it's like a thickening kind of agent. And so you then add carbonation to the mix, right? So you have bubbles. You got bubbles in there. And then the bubbles become foam, because you have a suspended thick mixture forming bubbles inside of your stomach. And yeah, it's really bad. It's not a great experience. Can you do something good instead of these just random one-handed swings? How does that fucking hit me? I never like threw up from that, but man, did I feel like it. It was like many times, because what would happen is I didn't do this on purpose. It wasn't like I was sitting there with a banana in one hand and a Sprite in the other and just like fucking double fisting it, right? I would like eat a banana and I would just, it's just subconscious. Like the devil on my shoulder would speak to me and he would say, get a Sprite. Get a Sprite right now. Go get a soda, goddammit. You know, it's like they were beaming directly into my mind. Jeff Bezos was like sending subliminal messaging directly into my brain. And so I would drink it and be like, man, you know, this is great. This is a wonderful experience. And then it'd be like, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes later, I'd be sitting there with just foam in my stomach and regret in my heart. And just the most uncomfortable burps you can possibly imagine. But yeah, I don't really drink soda very much anymore. I'm free to eat as many bananas as I'd like. Except I forgot to buff myself with Power Within. So now this attempt is fucked. Not really, but it certainly feels worse. Why did that do 238 damage? Why is thrust damage so wacky? I think maybe after the thrust I do one hit. I'm finding myself doing single hits more and more now because I think it just feels a lot more comfortable. I'm slowly becoming okay with giving up on damage for the sake of consistency and survival. Just kidding. Monk, slap your ass. I'm slapping that ass, Artorias. I don't care what Mana says. Those cheeks are mine. Wait, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Or I did mean it, bitch. Oh, fuck. I rolled the wrong way. Oh. You buffing again? Good. Need a mental break from dodging. Come on! Schlep. It was a bad dodge timing, but it didn't matter. Whew. Come on. Do something good. Give me a good one. I know your game now. You can't fool me with that shit anymore. Like the music has just disappeared. I did not expect anyone to take this long to kill this guy. And neither did I, really. Come on now, you're gonna buff after giving me like 0 hit opportunities, just flipping all over the fucking place? Why did his particle effects disappear for a second there? Are you flipping? No. Pocket sand. Okay, 1. I really don't want to throw. But I also want to be a little greedy. Don't hit that. That's fake. Alright, he's buffing again. And some good moves here, Artie. Give me some good moves. Give me something I can work with. It's not that. Fuck! Why? Why did he do that? He hit me with the very fucking edge of that too. I can walk that 99% of the fucking time. Oh, that was like a phantom hit shit right there. I gotta turn my light on. Oh, this fucking boss. And I'm out of Dr. Pepper. This is fucked up. I'm calling up Miyazaki. He needs to give me a Dr. Pepper right now. The drink of intellectuals. Not actually, but sort of. But sort of. That actually reminds me. In other news that does not involve beating the visual novel enjoyer allegations, I've had what's it called? Steins Gate on Steam for like over a year, and I haven't played it yet. I kind of want to do that. I don't know if that's a stream experience though. It might be. Might be. Hit me up in the comments below if you want to see me play Steins Gate. It's very much in the same genre as this. It's very, very similar. I'll probably have a similar death count too. You know? It's a very challenging game. I actually have no idea how it works, if there's like multiple endings or what. I've watched the show, and the show is really good. It's in my like top 10. So I was like, well, it's based off of a VN, so might as well get the VN. Why not? But I've not booted it up at all. Which is what I should have done with this fucking game, piece of garbage! Okay, I do have neighbors though. I do have neighbors though. So maybe, yeah, man, fuck them. It's 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. on a Sunday. They really want peace and quiet at this time. 8 p.m. on a Sunday, that's like, that's party time. I mean, not for me, but like, I'm sure for somebody. This is like, you know, they wake up on Sunday and they're like, boy, I cannot wait for it to be 8 p.m. so I can go down to the disco. I don't know who I'm imagining in this scenario. You motherfucker. Stupid ass piece of shit tree. This is making me want to take up gardening, not so that I can like grow plants and like, you know, experience like you know, taking care of a plant, having a plant as a responsibility. No, I just like, I want to like, I just want to use a hedge trimmer. I just want to actually like saw something with a hedge trimmer because of these bitches. Like trees can't feel, right? They don't have like pain receptors and things like that. Now, obviously, I'm a fan of trees. Right? Trees there should be more of them, honestly. But like, you know, I'm not gonna feel bad about somebody like tapping a tree for maple syrup, right? I mean, if you think about the animal equivalent, yeah, you're like leeching their blood. But at the same time, it's a tree, you know? Plus, I'm okay with leeching animals for blood. That's kind of my thing. If you think about it. So like, fuck a tree, you know? But not actually, alright? Don't, I mean like, you shouldn't give too much of a shit about trees. There's some crazy trees out there though. Like, there's some trees that you definitely should not be tapping. Like, I remember there's one tree in like, Australia, because of course Australia has this kind of shit. Where it's a tree where like the sap is just like completely poisonous. Will just blind you. It's like, of course Australia has that kind of shit. I don't know why. Why is Australia this, like, arms race of just animal weaponry? Just organic violence. I also learned today that people apparently like eat kangaroo, which I had no idea. Like I was watching this video, it was like a guy's workout diet. And he was like, yeah, you know, you can prepare however much amount of like beef, like steak, or alternatively kangaroo meat. And like, where the fuck do you get that? And obviously a kangaroo, but like, are there kangaroo farmers? That seems really dangerous. Or do they just like... Is it just like... Do people hunt those? God damn it. I rolled that a little too late. I'm getting a bit too comfortable with that dodge timing. It's the kind of thing where like... I know I have it down, and therefore me knowing that I have it down, my brain is like, we've got this, it's fine. And then it's not entirely fine. It's not actually that fine. It becomes less fine because I think that it is, you know? But I gotta imagine that, like, eating kangaroo is probably pretty good for your diet if you're trying to put on, like, muscle. Because, like, have you seen those things? I think every single kangaroo, like, fully grown kangaroo has bigger biceps than me. But, like, and that's not even, like, the strong part of the animal. You know? They're a leg build. They're definitely on the, Hitmonlee side of things. I think that's the right Pokemon. Like if their biceps are stronger than mine, and obviously if I like ate a whole kangaroo, I would probably gain like a lot of strength. You know? Because you are what you eat, and kangaroos, those things are jacked. So then I would be jacked. And if I ate Artorias, I would be a bitch. Because he's doing all these stupid-ass moves. Alright, go ahead, Buff. I don't know if it's better for me to, like, give myself the mental break to sit there when he's buffing, or if I should really push the limits to try to land as much damage as I can. Be hitting during those, because it adds another unknown, and I think we can definitely get it with the right patience and timing with the current strat. But if I sit there and I think about that one attempt that went really well, if I had hit him during those and gotten the damage that I could have, yeah, I definitely would have beaten this boss. And that, yeah, that hits me. A little too early. Yeah, I should start going for those, because, like, best case scenario, I can stagger him out of it. Because again, if the staggers work like I think they do, which I don't know, I might be conflating I might be thinking about Monster Hunter. There's so many similarities in how a lot of the stuff works in these games at like a base level between Dark Souls and Monster Hunter, it's like sometimes I carry over knowledge that isn't entirely correct. So it could be either hit count with a weapon multiplier somewhere in the mix, or it could be a hidden status effect threshold. I don't know, in terms of staggers. I know people who speedrun Monster Hunter hunts, they like do hit counting stuff. I imagine they wouldn't be doing that. Well, I mean, that means it could be either, really, because either he's going for this. Where, because it could really be either in that scenario, because they're hitting so consistently, and they're so familiar with their weapon. It's like, I don't know that they would really need to worry about how frequent their hit opportunities have been. Okay, I can at the very least get that thrust, and that's extremely safe. And that's not, because this move is fucking dog shit! I just need him to do that move like fucking never. Like literally, never do that move. I don't think there's any solution. I think that what I am doing is the most consistent that I can be at dodging that move, and it's just not enough. I don't think anything is enough. Like, it's just so spacing dependent down to the fucking inch. This bitch did the sprinting attack because he fucking hates me, and Miyazaki hates me, and he wants me and my entire family dead. Probably. Whew. Well, Neon White was fun yesterday. I'm definitely looking forward to continuing that game. This run has gotten a little rough, I will say. But I think that's just this boss, really. Like, where it's just there's not really more ideas for me to explore. It seems more a matter of just grinding and getting the right RNG, which is definitely like the least fun aspect of anything, run-wise. I didn't get the sprinting attack I wanted. Okay. Come on out. Fuck. Yeah, there's just like not too many knowledge things left in this fight, where it's just like, you know, It's just greed is getting me killed, and that dodge attack, that thrust attack. And then I have to run 47 miles to get back and try it again. I'm tempted to test out the Falchion, honestly. And the Great Scythe. Because I feel like the moveset, his moveset, is pretty well defined in my head now. And I know the opportunities that I have with this weapon. Like, I know the guaranteed opportunities. Or at least, the more consistent hit opportunities that I have with this weapon. And so I'm wondering if the other weapons would be a little bit more consistent. I think in terms of damage, this one is pretty good. Like actual per hit damage, but once again, damage is how often you get to hit the boss. Why is he screaming? This is a really long range one. Just another day at the office. He's been liking that follow-up on this fight for some reason. Okay, that's walkable. That I want to dodge. For some reason I felt like he was going to do some wacky shit after that. I went for one hit. Buffing. He takes very reduced damage during that. Okay, maybe I couldn't have killed him on that one attempt. I'm going after those. That makes me feel a bit better, honestly. I don't remember how close the HP was, but... I could have probably hit him off that, but I was buffing for a second. That fucking missed. Of course it did. I keep expecting him to buff and he's not doing it. I will never trust that thrust ever again. Okay, are you buffing? No? That's fucking it, let's go. Oh! Oh my god. How many fucking attempts was that? We're at 213 deaths. Today, we started at like 170 something. So like, and that's just today. Holy shit. Ooh. I am glad that's over. Alright. Well, that was no hitting Artorias. Oh my god. And what do we get? 1 additional damage on our Uchi. That's our big reward. You know what? We also get a feeling of pride and accomplishment. And also I need to reset my health back to 1 now that I've leveled. Oh man. Okay. On towards Manus we go. I like to do, well, we actually have a choice as to what we go for first, whether we go for Manus or Calamite, because they are separate locations, but the run up to Calamite, there's a lot of dogs over there, and also we have to get the key to unlock Goff up there to shoot him down anyway. Well, but first I'm gonna take a breather, actually. I'm gonna go grab something to drink, replace my Dr. Pepper. I will be right back. After some alt tabs, of course. Holy shit, we did it. the hell emote is that? I come back here and see... Oh, that's Chun-Li. For some reason, it was so zoomed out. Like, it's really, really small on my screen. So for a second, I thought that was like Michael Cera or something. I was like, who the hell has a... What streamer has a Michael Cera emote? Was that just a default? Is that a default emote now? They have Chun-Li? That's pretty sick. I'll be honest though, I'm not a huge fan of Chun-Li. You know me, I gotta be honest. I have no other option but to be honest. Her moveset, her playstyle, a little bit sleeper. I can't lie. I can't lie. Me, I'm more of a E Honda kind of guy, you know? I only played the SF6 demo, or beta test, whatever it was, open beta. And I'm so pissed that they didn't put E Honda in that, because as soon as the game came out, people were absolutely molding about that character. And it just seems hilarious. It's just hilarious to me that they put Totsugeki in Street Fighter. Like, the character seems perfect. Like, the most fun looking Street Fighter characters that I've seen of all time are definitely this version of E Honda, and then like seeing like T-Hawk from SF4. Just some absolute fuckery. Non-strategic, high-pressure type characters. I don't know if non-strategic is the right word, but like, you know, they're very honest characters. They're very honest in the sense that, like, you know what the fuck they're gonna do. You know what they're gonna do. They know what they're gonna do. And you have to deal with it. You just have to deal with it. And I think that's just a wonderful way of designing a character. Can I bait out this? Yeah, bait out the melee guy. Now, let's see. I do like Jury as well, but that's more of a design thing. I can be honest. I'm not, you know, I'm not ashamed to say, like, Jury's playstyle, I don't really get how it works in SF6 or any of the Street Fighter games entirely. It's very confusing to me with the stocks. I think it's interesting, but like, oh fuck, I don't know. I'm used to, in all the fighting games that I've played, I like a character that either has really big disjointed moves, or a character that can just like jump on you. And I don't know that Jury is either of those. Especially because her fireball is like a two-step process. Where like you can't... I don't know how to use that. Do I have a... I do, okay. I need a light source so I can open up a secret cubby to get a necklace that will help me deal with dark magic. Because that's how Dark Souls works. But luckily I do have the skull lantern, which will allow me to do that. Okay, so now we got this weird heartbeat wall. I don't think anybody is actively trying to kill me, except for the... And here we go. This is a backup plan for Manus. In case I don't figure out how to dodge his magic, this I can power thrust. And this, like, deflects the magic. Why? I don't know. I don't think I need anything else from here. Yeah, here we go. Now we're back. Yeah, I definitely think Street Fighter's not really the game for me. There are a lot of games that are not the game for me, though, so... Let's grab this thing just for fun. I think the games that I've enjoyed most, fighting game-wise, are probably BlazBlue Central Fiction and Guilty Gear Xrd. Because both of those are like... they're pretty fucked up. And honestly, they're a little bit too fucked up. In many ways. But like... they're the closest to the right level. For me. You know? They've got a whole lot of bullshit. But like... you know, it feels like it's close to where... fucking hell. I thought I could interrupt that. I thought I'd be faster than his hitbox. It's like close to the right amount of fucked up. But then Rev 2 has YRC, which makes it a little bit too fucked up sometimes. And it also has the one frame grab, which is a little fucked up as well. But I think the one frame grab is a bit more workable due to the characters that I like. Whereas YRC, you just have to deal with it. You literally just have to deal with it. Plus R has so many worse things than that. It has good things as well. Like, it has Cliff, and that's fucking funny. It's got Robo-Kai, and that is funny as somebody who has, like, never played against him. But, you know? It's also pretty terrible. Name 7 things. 7 fucked up things that Plus R has. The combos are all stupid. Every single combo in that game, garbage. If you want to do something that's beyond, like, just the, Gatling system, good fucking luck, man. Like, Gatling into special. You want to go beyond that? Have fun. FRCs are a system that I think would take me legitimately like 50 hours to even start using. Like start thinking about using. It also has one frame grab. And yeah. Mei is just weird as shit in that game. Which I don't really like to play Mei, but I like to have Mei as like a playable character. I'm like, you know. Because like Totsugeki is fucking funny. You know? I want to be able to do some of that. But then she's got some weirdo shit in that game. She's got like weird like hold, like a negative edge stuff. Like summonable dolphins. She's got the move where she just starts fucking flying for some reason. That's kind of what Biking is weird in that game. She's stronger than in Exert, I think, but her counters are a lot harder to use input-wise. And there's no Ramlethal Valentine. So, like, I don't know if I've gotten to 7 things, but, like, that's enough in my mind. Okay, there should be one other fellow that jumps down. Here he is. Hello, sir. Okay, now in order to actually, like, lock in progress... Oh, that guy's just jumping around. I need to use... I would like to use some, underhanded tactics. Here. Shit. How does this work? Can I shoot you from here? No. Can I shoot him from here? No. If I lock on, is the character aimed down enough? Okay, if I chuck a firebomb, or perhaps several, can I hit you like that? Yes. Because I need this projectile lady kind of be out of the equation here. There's all the melee, all these melee dudes. And they're perfectly fine. I can deal with them. Right, as long as I get them mostly one at a time and I don't do anything stupid. It's okay. Can I jump over this thing? Now there's, I think, 2 projectile enemies over there. One of which is hidden, and I should keep this equipped. Still quick rolling. You can see some Dark Souls 2 area design inspiration coming in here. As you can see, they've taken the same enemy and copy-pasted it 4 times, all in direct line of sight of each other. Trying to remember where I need to go. I think I do need to go up those stairs in order to get the key for Goff. Okay, the projectile lady is still up there. I'm like moving my head IRL to try to see around the corner. The immersion is just too powerful. Oh, come on. Okay, none of these guys aggro from here, which I thought they did for some reason. I really thought that these guys would be shooting at me most of this time. Maybe that's just if I do the stand in their vision method of aggroing. Do I want to kill this lady? Probably. What is that hitting? Why is her projectile being blocked? Okay, she got cheated by the game, not me, okay? I've been thinking about different games to play, especially for stream. And one of the ones that I was thinking about was, can I hit this guy? I feel like I can. I want to try. Okay, that's not working. Anyway, I was thinking about Pikmin 2 because I played that game a lot way back in the day, and it's really fun, but I have never beaten it, and I think I got pretty far. I don't know where this guy is going. I think he's circling all the way around. I really want to get this key. And yeah, they ported that game. They ported that and Pikmin 1. And I think this is a 60 FPS moment here. Yeah. Just to be careful. And then I already know this guy's over here. Yeah, so they ported those to the Switch, and I was thinking about that could be pretty fun. That could definitely be pretty fun. Alright, crest key, that's what we needed. Alright. That leads to the thing. This leads to treasure and a shortcut. I was thinking that could be fun. I know they're coming out with... Are they actually coming out with Pikmin 4? I've seen that game talked about a lot, but I don't know if it's actually real or not, or if people are just memeing. I think most of the time I've seen it, it's been just memes where they're just like, wait, Pikmin 4? And then it's the one Simpsons meme where he's like, yeah, exactly, Pikmin for your phone. It's like the distorted Bart. Okay, now this is a shitty place. This is where the dual casters are. Okay, they're actually making it. Good. I didn't play Pikmin 3 ever. I know the remake has, or the port has 1 and 2, but I don't really care about Pikmin 1 very much. I really liked 2. That was my game of choice for a long time. I was just vibing, building an army of little plant men. Alright, now we get the double melee guys. And then in Pikmin 3, they added there's like a flint dude or something. I don't know what they added. They added a guy that looks like a guy from, shit, what's that called? Spirited Away. Like the little coal dudes. Why are you laughing? Green? These guys drop green Titanite shards. For what? For what? It's like tier 2 loot, and this is a DLC area. What the hell? Give me something good. Give me a chunk at least. Alright, we now have this monstrosity to deal with. And by deal with, I mean ignore. Bait out. This guy looks like a fucking chicken wing. Like, what is even going on with this guy? I'm sure there's like a 3-hour Vati video about this guy. And how he was actually like a sacred warrior 9 million years ago. But, to me, he's just a scary chicken wing, so like, I'm not fucking with that. And I also hope he doesn't fall on my head. Okay, progress locked in. So we now have the key and we have this bonfire. This is where another one of the scarier enemies, specifically for Dark Souls 1 HP, comes in. Because we have little dudes. We have these humanity sprites. And, if they touch me, they do damage. They do contact damage. They don't actually have attacks. But it can be difficult to hit them without touching them. You know? How do you hit something you can't touch? Right? I mean, you use a sword, but like... You know? I mean, like a long sword. And our sword is long, but it's not that long. I'm so glad I can actually block these guys. This is such a good break from the Artorias attempts. Yeah, all these dudes can just like touch me and I die. Don't worry about that. That's the Phantom Cat. It's kind of like Persona. Fuck it. I'm gonna try. So if I stab these guys, okay, that works. The strong attack works. We don't have anything. At least we have that. Got 2 humanity drops from that? Okay, bonk. That's a secret door. We're gonna grab that as soon as we grab the shortcut. You should get familiar with this elevator because I'm sure we will be seeing it many, many times. As this is the closest approach to Manus. So that's gonna be our hangout spot. Man, this is so sad. We get 5 subs. Commemorate this moment. Nah, fuck you and fuck Artorias. It's a great boss. It's great for all of the reasons that I struggled with it. Other than that one thrust move. That one's actually stupid. That one is actually dumb, but overall actually a good boss. Now... I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Ralphie's a good guy. Right? And he doesn't need this soul of Artorias for anything. Not like I'm gonna grab the greatsword of Artorias. Right? So I could very well give it to her. Right? As she wishes. Is that a slug? Is that his hair? What is that? Is that like a long piece of tar that you can find at the beach? I could give it to her. Or
you humans, always taking what you please.
Or
I shall do the same.
yeah, stop talking. This is an epic duel we have going on here. What am I gonna do? She really threw... I can't heal. Ma'am, those don't do anything to me. Oh, fuck it.
Such conceit.
I want her banana sword. I really want her weapons. Is the thing. They're not actually useful, I don't think. But they're theoretically useful. There's something that I could want. Uh-oh. Oh shit, how did that miss? No, ma'am. Behave. I'm checking, yeah. God damn it.
Such conceit.
She does has very, very fast moves though. But I want her sword. Her sword has the same, it's the two-handed curved sword moveset, which is really good. And I think it's also a Twinkling Titanite weapon, so that means I can just upgrade it really, really fast. So like... Oh wait, I want a buff. Will you let me buff? It seems she doesn't take too kindly to that kind of thing. How far do you get aggroed? Okay, pretty far. Pretty far, it seems. Shit. I want to hit her with the thrust attack. She wants to backstab me. Hey. Stop this. Why does she have poise? Stupid Dark Souls 1 poise. Actually working. Miyazaki, you bastard. Oh! The throwing knife. I thought she just had the, what are they called? Lloyd's Talismans? I don't think the Lloyd's Talismans do any damage. Maybe if they direct hit me, they do, but... I want her swords. I want them really badly. I want the funny banana sword. Where? Why are you running? Fuck it.
Such conceit. How did you imagine that the Lord's blade would not reach you?
Listen, lady, I imagine a whole lot of things. You have no idea what's going on in this noggin of mine. Alright? I've imagined things that you can't imagine. I think I might be able to block her weapons, but I'm not sure. I don't know if they have, are your weapons coated like a, Oh, okay. Never mind. No, we're good. Except for when she doesn't actually hit my shield and she just fucking misses. Like a dumbass.
How did you imagine that the Lord's blade would not reach you?
Can you imagine trying to fight like the Chosen Undead and things like that? Where like you just kill them and then like 10 seconds later they just pop up and they're just like, hey, I'm back. Just have some undead monster coming after you for all of time. Kind of like that one, that like snail question that people were putting forward, where it's like, you know, you get like $1 billion or whatever, but there's like a snail that's just slowly approaching you and always knows your location. I always thought that was like a very strange thing to ask, because like, bro, just kill the snail, right? Is the snail immortal? Like, you think you're gonna lose a 1v1 with a fucking snail? Like, just shoot it with a gun. Cover yourself in salt. Like, this is not a very complicated process. Like, in exchange for invulnerability, you can live forever as long as a snail doesn't get to you. Come on now. Or maybe it was like money. I'm forgetting the challenge exactly. Yeah, anyway, we get this gold tracer, which is pretty good. Oh, banana sword. What is this? We got this thing. This thing has, does it not have... Oh, yeah, vicious poison. So this thing has toxic on it. So if we want to be like Omega Lame, we could probably like a toxic one of these bosses and then just like run away. But as I said, Omega Lame. So I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. But the other thing is, does this have bonus riposte damage? No, critical 100. This thing has critical 160 and S scaling and dex. So that might be... That very much could be our Gwyn weapon, is the thing. Because it's also Twinkling Titanite. So this thing gets Omega scaling, right? Has S scaling and dex, and the crits are big. They're big B. So that could be nice. I'll go ahead and upgrade this one. 2,000 souls in this economy? You gotta be shitting me. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so now we got that. And that's pretty nice. How much damage does it actually do? 380, but it's way faster. Does more stagger damage. And also has bleed. So like... That's pretty good, actually. Okay, let's go talk to Goff. And then maybe we unlock the Calamite boss fight by tactically inting. Catch a glimpse of the lizard. So like, they have this whole ladder thing going on. Right, this is the exit. Keep in mind, we have this ladder, this tiny little chute, and a door. And this is the exit to this building. How the fuck did they get him in here? Helicopter? Did they build a crane? How did you get here?
A visitor?
The dragon chucked him up here? Are you serious? What does he eat? Wood?
An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact.
He left this world a bitch, and he lived a bitch. Not really, but like...
A little help to thee, I'm afraid.
Alright, what do you sell? Nothing. Garbage. I'll take 1 prism stone, please. Thank you.
Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
Dude, this guy would get, like, crazy action in some Valorant lobbies. You hop into the VC in Valorant and just... Hello, welcome, chosen undead. You did well to get here. That's what gets the e-girls going. That's what'll get you the Sage GF. Oh god. Very well. And here I am, retired and blind. There's a lot of funny stuff that goes into like making different voices. And, like different mouth sounds. Like, I was looking into Mongolian throat singing. Because like, that shit's cool, you know? And there's like a sound that they make. It's like a whistle. You can like whistle with your, but like not like a normal whistle. It's like a vocal cord vibration whistle, and then you can layer it with like regular throat singing. It's the craziest shit. Because like throat singing itself, and like even like metal vocals, a lot of it, like the way that I think about it is it's kind of like you're drifting with your voice. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you like drift a car, it's not that the car is out of control, right? You're not like sure, a way to drift shortly and dangerously is to just drive fast and fucking yank your steering wheel. But like, you'll crash and die, right? Oh, there he is. I think we actually have to die to him to get Goth to do anything about this guy. But like, and then similarly, you know, you can scream. Everybody knows how to scream, right? It's the same way. You hit the gas and you throw your steering wheel, but like your vocal cords, right? But yet again, you'll crash and die. Like you'll you'll fuck up your voice that way. All right. This is a scripted death, but we'll take it. Blah. There we go, 220. And so that's just to do like regular like throat singing. Like throat singing and like vocal screams are like in a similar neighborhood, I guess. But then this like whistle singing is something else entirely. It's like a mouth resonance where you need to like, the way you have to like posture your tongue and like your jaw is very, very specific. And I have I'm not even close to being able to attempt to do that. But it is very cool. It's very, very cool. So look up some Mongolian throat singing. That shit's epic. I think we just say yes to... Oh, wait, no. I want to say yes to everything. It's Dark Souls. You say yes to every question that people ask you. Yeah, you, bro. Shoot the dragon. Fuck. Do I have to reload the area? It's funny, the names of the save files that I have in this game versus the ones that I have in like Dark Souls 2. Yes, I'm prepared to challenge him. There we go. Like in this, I have like Rando Ralph, and I have like all this random stuff. You know, I named this one like 1 HP just as a reminder. I have like Dragon Punch and shit like that. And then Dark Souls 2, every file that I have named is just like shit game 100 or like suffering, something along those lines. I think it really reflects the state of mind that I have when I'm getting ready to play that game. Why is he so dusty? Bro needs to moisturize. If he could have done this whole time. Like it.
Yes. A true shot was never loose.
You're telling me you could do this whole time and you were just sitting here instead?
The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying.
Yeah. I'll see you later, Goff. It's a cool cutscene, but at the same time, it's one of the more nonsensical shit that happens in this game. Which is like... Is it just like... It's just a miracle, or what? But then it's not a miracle, because miracles are spells in this game, and they don't work like that. So then, you know... It's just MLG Pro, I guess. Alright, let's go save Sif. And then I think we'll start trying out some Manus attempts. Might as well. Get some familiarity. Because I think that the run back to Manus is gonna annoy me less than the run back to Calamite. Just because of the dogs and all that. Whereas here, we've got the humanities, but they're pretty slow. Like, I think everything is really dodgeable. I might have to kill, like, one spellcaster, I think, to get to the boss over here. I don't want to use my spear. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. I cannot let these guys touch me. And while my R2 is a nice poke, it's slow and it also extends my hurt box pretty far forward. Yeah, let's use this. We're still quick rolling. I'm glad that I invested in the stamina for this run, so that I can maintain my fashion and still quick roll. This is like... This is the fashion that I like in this game. I think the only changes that I would actually make... I don't have the armor set, but... If I had, like... the Elite Knight armor, for the leggings, and the gauntlets, I think that's... I think that right there. That's the fit. The Elite Knight set is off in a random location. Actually, it's next to... Shit, now I have to consider whether I want to do the truly optional bosses or not. Because these guys are optional, but they're DLC, you know? So it's like... Huh. Wait, do these guys permanently die? They're optional in the sense that if I don't do them, I'm not, like, really doing the DLC, you know? Where, like, the ones that I'm thinking of are, like, Gwendolyn, Priscilla. What the dog doing? Stuff like that. What does a shield even do? It's just really good generically. But we're not doing generic things, so it's dog shit for us. I think that's the optional bosses we have, are like Priscilla. In order to do all bosses, we would need to do Priscilla, Gwendolyn, Centipede Demon, I think that's it, actually. Because we did Taurus Demon. Yeah. Damn, we've done a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is the mage I have to kill each time. Or alternatively run past, but I don't know how safe running past is. You know what I kind of don't like about this DLC? So this is the Abyss, right? This is like the same shit as the Abyss. Lore-wise. Because Manus. Manus is that guy. He is the Abyss man. right? But then I don't need to wear the Covenant of Artorias at any time to fight this boss or be in this area. Even though I fight Artorias. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Is it that the Abyss later? Like, did it power up or something? Was it training? Getting stronger over time? So then in like the modern day form, it's hostile to humanity. But then I introduce a time paradox by killing Artorias after he's been corrupted. But then he was corrupted. But then he doesn't drop his ring because I got his ring in the future from his dog. So the dog has the ring in the past instead of him, and then in the future I kill the dog and get the ring. Are you seeing how this is fucked up? How this is inconsistent? Because I don't have to wear this. It's coming with the beasts of the abyss. But I don't have to wear it. This doesn't make any sense. Anyway, time to get gripped on in a not good way. Oh, this is a nice looking ledge. You look at that. I sure hope I don't get gripped. That'd be pretty bad. Oh God! Oh no! And why doesn't he just kill you? Like that's it's his arm. He could just punch you right in the back of the head right now. But instead he just hangs out. He's got to make a dramatic entrance. Are the red things his eyes? I don't even know. All right. Okay. I knew what attack he was doing, and I was like, I can outrun this. But in fact, I could not outrun that. So, I know his moveset a bit better than I know Artorias's. Because I think his moveset is just smaller. Like, he has that overhead slam. He's got some extendo arm shit. He's got like a reach around move. But that doesn't mean that I'm not extremely rusty on fighting him for the exact same reasons. So, depending on how the magic moves go, I think this should be all right. I don't think it'll be worse than Artorias, is what I'm trying to say. But I've been wrong before. Supposedly. Okay, that's a quick pass down. Here we go. And buff. That's definitely a hit opportunity there. I can't remember if he has a follow-up after that, because that just seems like a wonderful opportunity to hit him. If I can bait out that a lot... Because that's the thing, is that this guy just has a whole lot of end lag on so many of his moves that it's almost like the opposite of Artorias, where against him I had to sit there and think like, okay, what move is actually hittable? This, I'm struggling to remember what isn't. Which I will surely learn by getting hit by his shit. Okay, what is this? Okay, that one I can run, I believe. Okay, I dodged too late. Yeah, so the overhead storm one I can dodge. I think he's got 3 magic moves. He's got the storm rain one. He's got a out to in. And then I think he's got a shotgun blast. The shotgun blast and the out to in scare me the most. Because if I'm at the right, or rather wrong range, his out to in one, I think just kills me like frame 1. And then the shotgun also is scary, where it's really big. And I don't know if I should be close so that the spread of the projectiles is smaller. Right, there's more safe area to the side. Or far away, such that I get more time to react. I don't think that either will be a real consideration for me because the attack's just going to happen when it happens. But I might need to change my, like, default, my, like, neutral distance. You know? Because that overhead slam that he killed me with, that's definitely a great attack. That has so much end lag. It's one hit. It's consistently timed. It's just perfect. But if I'm at that range and he starts doing magic shit, it might be a problem. But I might also be able to just play really aggressively and just be like up in his face. Okay, that's a different attack. I forgot about that. Forgot about that one. So he's got the talisman hit into... He's got the staff hit into the slap. Now, I don't think I should even attempt to block any of his shit, so I might as well... I think I should unequip the heater shield. TBH, or honestly just not switch to it. Because it's good for the run back. Or, I mean, this shield is good for the run back, so... I think we are well within the territory where blocking against bosses is just completely obsolete. This runback is so much nicer than the Artorias one. The fact that there's one enemy that I even need to think about and they just get one shot is so nice. That's his wombo combo. Just that afterwards. I don't need to back up so much. It does so much damage. Holy shit, these counter hit thrusts are so good. Okay, so he's got multiple paw swipes that he does. That I need to dodge. Okay, gotcha. He's got 2 different jumps as well. Is that... Oh, that's the rain. I thought that was going to be the out to in. Okay, it seems like if I... Oh. Holy shit, stop doing magic. This is good. Okay, maybe this is fine, honestly. Oh, I heard it. It's fine. Let me back away a little bit. Okay. I dodged a little too late. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Because the rain seems to have really shitty tracking. And I think that as long as I'm keeping an eye out for the shotgun blast, if I just dodge to the side, or alternatively just stay unlocked for this boss fight, which feels good so far, I think it'll be fine. It still might take a number of attempts though. Just because of dodge timings and things like that. Getting the rust off. I really like how all the enemies look in this area. Except for the stupid ass dogs. Everything else has a really cool design. The dogs are just generic, is the thing. But like, even the tree dudes that I hate, they still look cool. And I like that they have like gardening weapons and things like that. It's kind of funny. Okay, so 2 hits is doing like 600, and the thrust attack... I think honestly the thrust attack did like 680. It's insane. Okay, that did 3... It's like specifically with counter hits though. The counter hit thrust damage is enormous. I'm kind of fucking around though. Yeah, I think this fight is going to be fine. Calamite should be okay. I'm used to baiting that boss. And then Gwyn is Gwyn, so... It might be shit, but it's the finale. Honestly thinking I might go for those optional bosses. Even though Centipede Demon will be genuinely stupid. Because what happens when you're not allowed to touch the lava in that fight is that the Centipede Demon, you like need good RNG basically, because he's gonna stand in the lava and just do his like long-ranged hand thrust, you know, a random number of times before he decides to actually walk closer to you and do something else. And then Priscilla, I have no idea. That's a complete wildcard fight. I have no idea how we're gonna... Oh, fuck. That's got a big shockwave. Okay, I should probably just dodge that move every time it's coming. Because, like, I have no idea how the fuck we'll dodge anything that she throws at us while she's invisible. And I don't know how quickly I could un-invis her. Because that's one of the things where I don't know if it's based off of damage or stagger amount. And as we saw with Artorias, this weapon does not have a wonderful amount of like poise damage. So that fight might be like Giga trash. Oh, okay. Let me by, sir. Thank you. Whereas Centipede Demon will just be like dumb. That might be like... I don't want to say impossible. I want to say anything's possible. Anything is possible, but some things are a lot more conceivable than others. You know? And killing an invisible boss that can hit me seems a lot less conceivable than other things that I've done. I don't know if two-handing really benefits me at all. It actually makes... Shit. Okay, that move I don't expect at all. That's one of the moves that I don't remember him having. I don't think it makes me do that much damage, and it makes the attacks shorter. Like this extends pretty far forward, and this is like just a little bit less, right? He like leans in with the shoulder, whereas this, he's got another shoulder to limit him. Maybe I try this. I like the banana sword. It doesn't have thrust damage, but it does have cool lightsaber effects. So like, that definitely makes up for it, right? Spiral attack. I'm sure that Siren would be happy to see me just fucking around on an elevator. Her boyfriend's soul in my pocket and her sword in my hands. Making lightsaber sounds. Everything is as it should be. You know what else would be a funny game to play? I don't remember when it was, but a while back, it was brought to my attention that there is a that does 700. There is an Evangelion. There's not an Evangelion fuck. I mean, you know, I'm sure that's out there too, but there was a there's a Evangelion typing game. I don't know what it's on. I think it's it's got to be PC now that I think about it. Like, what the fuck else would you learn to type on? An Xbox with the fucking typing pad for Giga gamers out there. But there's Misato teaches typing. maybe not as a full dedicated stream, but maybe I could compile like a list of just like silly one-off games to put a stream together, and so I could do that as one of them. I have no idea how I would obtain such a thing. I don't know if it's got to be in English, right? I hope this isn't like a Japanese type learning to type program. I have to do some research, is what I'm saying. But like, that could be funny if you think about it. Also very sad. I think I tried to get Sonic 06 working via my Xbox capture card. You know how I love my Xbox capture card. And I tried to get it working. But for some reason my Xbox capture card didn't seem to work. There's a lot of visual glitches going on. I don't know if it's because of my CPU setup or what. You know? I don't know if they were... Why did I just do that? I don't know if they were like handshaking properly. This is my Xbox capture card, you know? But, yeah, that was really sad because I would honestly do a full playthrough of Sonic 06 as a stream, but it didn't want to work. And, it did some troubleshooting, but like, if I have to play it in a way that's more broken than the original state is even, I don't know that that's, like, humanity and its children have limits, you know? And I am not immune to those limits. Like, at some point, some things are just not possible. But I would like to do that at some point. Or maybe I could try to play... I think you can... There's a way to play like Sonic Adventure 1. I have Sonic Adventure 2, and that game is like... It's not broken, right? It's a little... You know, it's a little weird. It's got... Oh! It's got some, It's got some flavor to it. Can I reset this? It's got some, like, seasoning, perhaps, is what we could call it. Yeah, that reset the buff. But it's not, like, broken. At least not in, like, any sort of... That's a new method of, entertainment kind of way. So, but Sonic Adventure 1? Now Sonic Adventure 1 is broken. Sonic 06 is more or less a spiritual successor to that game. Like, they are similarly... They're similarly broken. So if I could get a way to play that, that could be some content. Fuck. Damn it. I'm not even mad that he did that attack. I'm just upset that the spacing didn't work out nicely. Because, like, that could have been the end of the fight right there. If I dodged the second hit. I'm not really sure what I could have done differently. Maybe dodge to the side and then he has to pivot and that makes him slower. Or maybe it just misses. Like... Just a kind of awkward situation. Yeah, I don't think we're making the 250. I'll be honest here. if I choose to actually go after Centipede Demon and Priscilla, we're definitely not making a 250. I think Priscilla on her own could at least be like 45 deaths or something, just because of how fucking weird she is. But at the same time, she could also be like 5. Because, like, if I use the banana sword, we've got this, like, this is a lot bigger of a hitbox, you know? See this? To sweep around. I don't have to know exactly where she is. You know, I can just get the vibes and go from there. Alright, come on now, Buster. Oh, I did not mean to jump. I don't like that move. I like the slam move. That one's pretty good. Sir? Sir? I almost dodged that late. That was like a really... Fuck. I swear to you, I am pressing B. It's just way too late. It's just way too late. I am stuck in the, like... in the fact that all of his other moves have the big-ass startup. Where, like... They don't exactly have big-ass startup. But, like, I can see it in his eyes. I know... Like... I can see into his soul and know what he wants to do. Know that he's going to do an attack. But for that one, it just... He reaches with the right hand and it's like, if you know... It short circuits. It short circuits my brain a little bit. As if the default wiring wasn't bad enough. Ring, ring, banana sword. That's one of the things that's like kind of fucked up about the fact that mobile phones are they're just like the default thing now. It's like, how are you gonna have a banana phone? How do I turn like a Samsung Galaxy phone into a banana? There's no way to do it. It's a flat slab. It's an obelisk of glass. There's nothing banana-like it. Like, there's nothing banana-like about it. God! Fuck! It's inconceivable to transform this flat slab of glass into something that looks remotely like a banana. And that's a tragedy. Like, why do phones have to be shaped like this? I get it, it's all screen. But, like, it's not ergonomic at all. Right? It doesn't conform to my face. My face has to conform to it. Right? When your cheek presses up against the glass and then it gets all smudged and like, ew. You know, you gotta get your little microfiber shit. And that kind of smears it around, so you gotta go get, like, the like glasses Windex or whatever they have, you know. And it doesn't conform to your pocket. Your pocket isn't flat. You know, especially now when you're sitting down, there's like a hinge, right? There's a bend in your hip flexor. Your phone just has to sit there uncomfortably as this stiff brick. And not in a good way. And then what are you gonna do? Put your phone in your back pocket and sit on it? Have your farts going directly onto this thing that you put up to your face? That's unsanitary. And uncomfortable. You're gonna get a flat ass because of that. So basically what I'm saying is, they should make curved phones again. For all the reasons that I listed. Why did he do the jump attack 3 times in a row, and why did I fail to dodge it after successfully doing that? What I'm saying is they should make curved phones again. For all the reasons that I listed, but also the fact that we could then have banana phones again. We gotta return. The good old days. Because I'm not sure that I've ever even had like a home phone that could be a banana phone. It could be like even dressed up as one. It's just so lame. I don't want sleek designs, right? I don't want cutting edge technology. I want to have a little laugh when I go to pick up the phone. Or I want the people that I'm with to see my phone and giggle a little bit. You know? Because that's what society needs. It needs more mirth. Anyway, this boss should probably be dead by now. I'd like to say that it's because I'm distracted, but I'm just like fucking up dodge timings. It's partially because I'm like sprinting around all the time that he's not attacking. So 2 rolls away. Yeah, I can stand closer when he's doing that. I can get an extra hit on that hand slam. He likes to keep that paw on the grounds for a long time. My new goal is to dodge that move once. If he doesn't do that in the attempt when I kill him, then I didn't beat him. It's like, it's a quarter of a second faster than all his other moves. So then, my brain gets the signal that he's attacking, and I wait, and then I die. Because I'm like, oh shit. Like, I be like, okay, I gotta wait for the hit to land so I can actually roll. Or like, wait for the hit to start. And then it's that one, and my brain's like, fuck. And then my guy goes, yeah, what would be another game to go with Misato teaches typing? Gotta be something like small and something like something quick, but like weird and doable. I would say something like 30 Flights of Loving, or what's the other game? It's like weird. They look like Roblox people, and then you just do a bunch of weird shit, and it has like Wedding Quake, and then you fight Honda. You play VR tennis on the shitty NES one where everything's just fighting wireframe. I'll remember it at some point. Okay, magic time. Okay, the out to in, I don't actually need to be that close to him to be safe, so that's good. Oh, that was nearly bad. Ooh, that move looks so scary. At the same time, it's not. Okay, man, I need you to do that. I need you to do that talisman strike so that I don't feel bad about never dodging it. But I guess not. Fuck it, I'll take the W. I'll sacrifice my pride for the W. Alright, hello, ma'am. What do you think they told her in the booth? What do you think the coaching notes were for this? I'll shut up so you can actually hear. Anyway, now that my not monetized channel is demonetized, I think we might call it there. We're just about at 3 hours. We've made good progress today. We actually beat Artorias without getting hit, which, man, that was a doozy. We got Manus, which I wish I would have dodged that talisman move, but he didn't do it, so we'll take it, I guess. I'm more and more inclined to do the optional bosses like Gwendolyn, Centipede Demon, and Priscilla, I believe, are the only ones left. I'll have to check the checklist, because we did a Stray Demon, and yeah, I'm thinking those won't be that bad. It can't be worse than Artorias, and we did that, so I'm thinking they're on the menu. But anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. If you'd like to find more of this stuff. Oh god, why is my keyboard typing in reverse? That was very weird. Feel free to check out those links on exclamation point socials. And if you want to check out this VOD or any other VODs of mine, those are up on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will tune in next week for when we continue this as well as Neon White. And yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.